I lost 180 pounds. Let's start living life. This is life after weight loss. Want to see something funny? Watch. Watch their demeanor when they come out. Watch their demeanor when they come up here. I need to take this jacket off. Hang on. Where you at, girl? Kylie. He's like, where's she at? Kylie, come on. She's on the other side of that door. Go around, ma'am. Sam, what's your sister doing? Kylie, come on, girl. I hear your toes tippy-tapping. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me just go get her. That girl is something else. It's hotter than Cooter Brown up here. I can tell you that much. Hang on, Sam. Wait a minute. We'll go back up. Hold on. We just have to find your sister. Look at this. She's like, I can't fit through there. Okay, Your Majesty. All right, come on. Let's go back up. Go. Come on. I have to walk to the side. Come on, Baxter. Now, you watch their demeanor when they're up here. Oh, poor little fat boy. Even Baxter likes to play. They get up on this carpet. Turn the lights on. And they just wrestle and have a good time. Here, turn this light. What you think, Baxter? This carpet, they can dig their toes in and get some good traction. Look at them two. Boy, you better not hike. Lou hiked his leg one time. I was like, no! That's Lou's bed. Well, previous Lou after he passed. That's his bed. And the mattress, I've just kept that. Yeah, they just run and chase. I know some of y'all have seen up here. Hang on, I got to fix my glasses. This was the chest that I found whenever I found it. Like, there's a door there and it goes back to my attic. Hang on, I'll show you. Get her, Sam. Oh, you're fine. I'm not hurting you none. I know, I just startled you, buddy. Oh, it feels so good, don't it, girl? Get him, girl. I'll show y'all. Whenever they finished this attic, this is before I came along. Evidently, they had a son and a daughter, because the lady I used to work with. So, I wonder what that thing is back in there. I don't hit my head. It's hotter than Cooter Brown out up here. Is that like a plastic? See, these are just, that's just like a thing. I wonder what, oh, these are old boxes. That's funny. Oh, that's just old plastic. I'm not going to get involved in that. It can just be right up here. I got to make sure dogs don't come in. And then there's another door down there. But this is the only one with the light. Hang on now. Let me close it. No. Because I don't want them to fall through. And then you close it. And I'm guessing this was an old smoke detector. And what they did was they built this closet and these shelves. I just moved junk up here. But there isn't one. I don't know if there's a door on. This is a door right there. There's the handle. So this side opens up too. I don't remember if there's a door on this side. Okay, I hear. Oh, there is. I wonder if this would. Hang on. Oh, hold on now, y'all. We're experimenting. Oh, is there a light in here? I hope there ain't no boogeyman in there. I don't see a light. Hold on. Oh, good. I can record with a light. Nope, nothing in here. Is there nothing in here but some? Sam, stay back, buddy. Whatever this thing is. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's an insect trap. Anyway, but I don't think there's a door on the other side. Hang on. Oh, you stay back, mister. But anyway, so the son evidently, because like I said, I used to work with a lady, and I told her about buying this house, and she's like, oh, I was friends with the girl who lived there. And I don't see a handle over here. So she said that the son lived up here, and then the daughter was in my my spare room, aka my hoarder's room. That was the daughter's room. So I think it's neat, this little thing, you know, it looks like they probably had fake plants in there, and I don't know what they would have had hanging from here. It's just, I wish I could go, oh, it's like a little dragon. I wish I'd go back and see how it was back then. So, you know, he had his bookshelf and this orange carpet. So to match the orange carpet, you know me, I went with some lava lamps, and a couple black bean bags. So, of course, I'd never come up here. It's hotter than diddly. But anyway, yeah. Look at them two. Get him, Callie. Get him, girl. She is not afraid to tell her brother what's what. Get him, girl. Baxter, what are you doing, boy? What are you doing, Bupper? What are you doing over there, boy? He says, I'm ready to go downstairs. Oh, get him. Get him. Oh, he almost decided to get her. Get her, Baxter, get her. Get her, buddy. Oh, he wants to so bad. He just doesn't know how. He's so awkward. Him and Brother Lou, they were just awkward. Get him, Callie. Get him, girl. Hey, be easy around them steps. That's her voice that you're hearing. That's Miss Ma'am. Ma'am. Get it, ma'am. And then I think it's easy. Don't you fall down them steps. So this was another closet. So there was a bar here and down there. And they have these little belt ties, I guess, or belt, I don't know, belt or tie thingy. I don't know. Like I said, I'd love to know how it was all used, you know. And I used to have a lock on it because when I first moved in, I still had a lot of my old life stuff that I kept in there. I didn't need in the world to see. And I got these fun orange curtains. These are definitely like thick and good. But oh yeah, and this built-in. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to take this with me. This is built-in desk. Hang on, I'll turn this little flashlight on. Okay, so there's a built-in desk, and this goes across, and so then there's drawers, and yeah, so it's pretty neat. This is, like I said, this was where the son lived, or, you know, his bedroom. Good morning. I know, boy, I talked a lot last night. I know, you know, this, you know, is how I eat and losing weight and blah, blah, blah. But I've also told y'all about other things going on in my life, and I just want to tell you, I am proud of myself. I have not done like any financial idiocy things. You know, I make sure I budgeted for it, and any extra money that I've gotten through work or whatever, I'm setting it back for my Las Vegas trip. So I'm very proud of myself. I am maturing in other ways than just my eating. So that's why I say, you know, weight loss, it's more than just losing weight. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of growth involved for someone like me who was just, let's hang it all and do it all, man. Let's just do it all. Who cares what happens? Because I told y'all before, I thought I was going to die by the age of 40. I literally thought I was going to die of a heart disease before the age of 40 because as a kid, my dad had a heart attack. So in my little 8-year-old brain, I was like, oh, I'm going to die too. So I lived it up, man. I was living it up, blowing it up, spending stuff that I didn't have, all kinds of stuff. Living all kinds of ways I shouldn't be living because I thought, well, I ain't going to make it to 40 anyway. But I'm so proud of myself. I'm just turning things around, and yeah, I save. I put anything I see on Amazon that I want, I just throw in my cart, and then I wait until payday. And then on payday, which was last Friday, I look at it and I'm like, do you really need, I don't know, whatever? No. Do you really need that? No. Did you want it? And did it seem cool when you saw so-and-so on TikTok or Amazon have one or YouTube have one, and you were like, I need that in my life? Because I can say that about the meter thermometer. I've used it multiple times, but if I use it, it did not work at Mom's house in that big steak. It doesn't work in the air fryer. So it's like, you know, I had to have something that I was influenced by somebody else who had. So anyway, yeah, so I'm so proud of myself. I have really, you know, I've kind of honed my focus skills towards not spending and buying things frivolously, because, you know, I'm sticking to my budget and doing what I need to do. And after my Vegas trip, I'll get back to working on my $3,000 emergency fund. But right now, everything, I'm putting like a little bit into that, but most everything goes to my Vegas trip, because, you know, that's my first real vacation. Okay, bye. I mean, my first real vacation that I've done all the things that go for it, like getting my own hotel and the airplane tickets. And so, I mean, it's like all the things that I've done. So, yeah. It's pretty out here. It's windy. So whenever we're done, I need to set a timer. Hang on just a second. Okay. Hi. How you doing? I have for lunch today, I have half of a pound, so 8 ounces of ground beef. And then I have one piddly little chicken thigh. There's a boneless, skinless that I bought this weekend. But one boneless, skinless chicken thigh. I didn't measure them, weigh them before I put them in. Before I cooked them. They sure don't look like it weighs much. But I'll probably put like 4 ounces if I track today. I know I need to get back to tracking. So this is the 93% ground beef. So I'm gonna guesstimate 8 ounces of ground beef and 4 ounces of 93%. That's what I'm gonna guesstimate. And then we got a Zevia cran raspberry. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I hate opening things like out because I don't want no bug to get in there, but good stuff, Maynard. So that's what I'm having. And I got a lot to talk about today. I'm just gonna eat, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Can you see my glasses? They're fogged up. It's so cold inside. But yet it feels so nice and toasty out here. I remember last year, because it's so cold inside, I remember last year, sometimes I would just come out to my car and I would just lay back. I was like, oh, I hate the fact that it's like so hot you can't breathe, but yet it feels so nice and toasty out here. What do I know? Oh, my house is damp. I hate that. I remember it did that before. Back whenever I told y'all back, oh, I can see a little bit better. I can't do nothing. I can't leave because I can't see. I remember whenever I had the tree roots that were under there, that I would have to, I would take a shower and sewer would back up, or I'd flush the toilet and sewer would back up. So I remember back then, whenever I'd hose it down with the hose, I do remember that I would, that after I hosed it down, the house felt a little damp for a couple days. But the windows in my house are foggy too. I think that's kind of funny. Because like in the morning when I wake up, because now to sleep, y'all, listen. You better listen up. I do have my house at 67. I have my house at 67 to sleep. But that's, ooh, there's a wasp. I better close this one. I do have my house at 67 to sleep. But I need it to be cold. I did ask my Alexa. I was like, because I want to make sure my dogs aren't freezing. And they said that dogs would be okay at 67. My nurse, did I tell y'all I'm sad? She had to go to an outer county today, the one that has the convertible. And when she goes to an outer county, she brings a different car. So I didn't get to put nothing in her car. I think tomorrow I'll find something else to put. Like just put right in her seat. Or next time she has it here. And maybe she'll think a crow is bringing her presents or something. So we'll find little things to put in her seat until she figures it out. She probably knows already, but that's okay. Shh, it's our secret, so don't be telling her. All right, well, it is 4:30 and I'm going home. Bye. Oh yeah. I did add my the chicken. I'm tracking today, so so you'll see that at the end. I'll track my macros. So even if I don't do the tracking every day, it's like when I eat the same things, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yeah, so you'll see macros at the end of this one. Okay, bye. Hello there. How you doing? This morning, I gotta tell you what song was in my head, and then I had my Alexa find the song for me. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. No one could talk to a horse, of course. If you've ever heard a talking horse, talk to me. If you've never heard a talking horse, talk to Mr. Ed. Anybody remember that show when I was a little kid? I don't know. Hey, Ziggy, what year did the TV show Mr. Ed come out?
Mr. Ed premiered in 1961.
Okay, so that was before I was born, but I remember it being on Nick at Night. Alexa, thank you. Or Ziggy, never mind. Do you all remember Nick at Night? And they would play like the older shows. Ziggy, I'm done. Thank you.
Anytime. Take care.
The little blue light was flashing, so it's like she was she was listening to see if I had any more questions. But anyway, yeah, so that's the song that was in my brain this morning. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk. Oh, shoot, a monkey, I forgot to. And no one can talk to a horse, of course. But if you've never seen a talking horse, talk to Mr. Ed. All right, so I have 8 ounces of ground beef. And then I have some pork loin in there. Salt's fine. I like other stuff, other seasoning, but salt's gonna be good. Give me just a second. I just remembered when I weighed that pork loin, I put it in as raw, and I should have put it in as cooked. So I did that. So yeah, that's what I'm having. My 93% ground beef and my 150 grams of pork loin. Macros are at the end. This one, it's maple waffle, but I ran it once and a pump of vanilla, caramel vanilla cream. Not cream, but my coffee syrup. I put a pump of that in there just for some fun. Let's see how that tastes. Fancy. I feel like I'm out somewhere and I just ordered like a fancy flavored ice cream. All right, that's all I got. All right, I'm shutting up. Let's get to my macros. Bye. Okay, hit pause if you want to see exactly what it was, but that's my morning coffee, and that's my first meal of the day. I just label it as brunch. And now this is all my snacks. So I have a decaf coffee and another regular coffee, and then my frozen gelatin in the afternoon. That is my total macros for the day, along with my lupper and my bedtime snack. Thanks for watching, guys.